I thought, man, I got all this money.
Right.
And then I realized, oh, now I got to pay. At the time, I had to pay rent, I had to pay utilities, car insurance.
And you had this much when you were done.
And then that first time when that's another thing that reminds me, the first time that I realized I had to pay tax, I think I must have been only like 6 or 7 years old. And I saved up money to buy my mom a Christmas gift. And I just thought that person when I paid, because it said at the time, I don't know what it was, it'd say $1.
Right.
And I had $1. And I gave it to her, and she said that would be 6 more cents. I looked at her like, well, 6 cents doesn't sound like a lot back then, but back then it was.
Right.
Because 10 cents could buy you some milk duds and a couple of pieces of gum back then.
Right.
Yeah.
But I thought that lady was a thief.
Yeah.
She was trying to steal 6 cents from me. But that is a big wake-up call, though. I think John has almost the same thing.
So yeah, it was up there. Ben Franklin's store up on the street, down the street here. I plopped the thing down the counter and played out the money, like $2 or $3. And she goes, "That'll be like back then. I think the sales tax is 4 cents." And she goes like 12 extra cents. And I looked at her and she goes, "It's a sales tax." She goes, "You got to pay for that goes to the state government or something." And I said, "Okay." She looked around. She pulled out her own pocket. She goes, "That from now on, this is what you got to talk. You got to deal with this." And I said, "This." I came home and my parents always kept me apprised of that kind of stuff.